Joining Roma as the foreign film being nominated for categories that foreign films don't normally get nominated for, Cold War is the newest film by Polish director Paweł Pawlikowski since 2013's Ida, which won him the 2014 Best Foreign Film Oscar. And even though I haven't seen Ida, I am aware of its aesthetic approach to how it visualizes its narrative, and while watching Cold War I could see those traits being incorporated throughout, which is how I knew it was by him. Speaking of the aesthetic, that's where the film shines the most and is the main reason I think people should watch it. The use of black and white and the 4:3 aspect ratio mimicking old movies really helps establish the time period, and in doing so gives the film a more unique look compared to its contemporaries. Lucas Sal's cinematography is some of the most unique that I've ever seen. One of the most notable elements is many of the shots involving actors have a large amount of space above their heads, which gives equal importance to both the characters and the setting. And according to Zal, he found that the 4:3 format worked extremely well for that type of composition, exactly like a painting or a poster. Staying on the topic of camera, there are some really great atmospheric shots that look amazing, most notably during a snowstorm at the beginning, which really conveyed how isolated the characters were, by only using a very flat, extreme long shot reminiscent of Wes Anderson films. And the use of music not only sets the period, but also is used to differentiate cultures between Poland and France, as communist-occupied Poland is made up of more traditional folk, and France being more modern is made up of jazz. The complex relationship between both leads, Joanna Kulig and Thomas Cott, is done really well throughout the film. The unknowingness of what twists and turns their lives consist of always manages to bring them back together, and their on-screen chemistry really evokes that balance of affection and frustration between each other, and their conflicting ideologies really play into the fact that they're living in Cold War era Europe. But my only issue with their chemistry was at the beginning, as I thought the build-up to their relationship plot was a bit too rushed and underdeveloped, as they only shared 2 scenes together until it kicked off. But besides that, their relationship afterwards is both well written and well performed, as you understand the lengths they'll go to stay together, even if it ruins their lives in the process. Outside of the lead actors, the supporting cast are all great, the soundtrack is very expressive, and the film is surprisingly short with a runtime of a bit under 90 minutes, which was all that was needed because the pacing is perfect, with no scenes feeling drawn out or too short. And with the masterful direction of actors and the unique style presented, no wonder Pawlikowski is being nominated for Best Director. But to end things off, Cold War for me is a good introduction to Pawlikowski's style of filmmaking, which has made me want to see his previous films even more. And even though it's not my favourite foreign film of the year, it is still worth watching even if it's just by visuals alone.